Kevin Costner's forgotten pre-Yellowstone sports drama is leaving Netflix soon. Kevin Costner will always be known for playing John Dutton in Yellowstone, but nearly 20 years before he ever suited up in Taylor Sheridan's hit Western series, he starred in a sports drama that just got a disappointing streaming update. Costner stars alongside John C. Reilly, Step Brothers, and Brian Cox, Succession, in For Love of the Game, the 1999 baseball movie following Detroit Tigers pitcher Billy Chappell, Costner, who is to decide how much he's willing to risk for the sport he loves. For Love of the Game is currently streaming on Netflix, but the streamer has announced that the last day to watch the film will be on July 31st. It earned scores of 47% from critics and 75% from audiences on Rotten Tomatoes, and it grossed only $46 million at the box office against an $80 million budget, making it a major flop. Veteran director Sam Raimi stepped behind the camera to direct For Love of the Game, and although it came only 3 years before his Spider-Man debut, he did helm one film between them. 1 year after For Love of the Game, Raimi directed The Gift, the R-rated supernatural horror film starring Cate Blanchett and Keanu Reeves that's currently streaming for free on Pluto TV. Raimi then spent the next 5 years working with Tobey Maguire on the Spider-Man franchise before the series moved in a different direction when Maguire was replaced with Andrew Garfield and Mark Webb took over as director. Raimi returned to Marvel 15 years after Spider-Man 3 to direct Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, the 2022 Marvel tentpole starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Elizabeth Olsen. What's going on with Kevin Costner's Horizon movies? Last year, Kevin Costner starred in and directed Horizon, an American saga, Chapter 1, the first part of his sweeping Western epic film series that's so important to him. It warranted an early departure from Yellowstone. The first film debuted in theaters last year, and it performed so poorly at the box office that its sequel, which had already been filmed and set for release later in the year, was pulled from the schedule. It remains unclear when Horizon, an American saga, Chapter 2 will be released, or if it will secure global distribution at all. Make sure to watch For Love of the Game before it leaves Netflix on July 31st. Stay tuned to Collider for more streaming updates and coverage of Costner's future projects.